What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Educator. You can see a lot of new things are going on right here. So hit that like if you do like this layout, and hit that dislike if you don't like this, guys. I will probably work myself out of this thing, and I will constantly try to improve things coming from this channel itself, right? And hit that bell icon, guys, if you've not done that, because the content that is coming out from this channel is not being delivered to the subscribers themselves, right? So if you have subscribed, I think you should hit the bell icon. With that said, guys, we will talk about whether the worst is over, or have we not seen it yet? Has Bitcoin bottomed out or not? This is something which is going out there coming from the big financial giants, guys. We are looking at articles being printed by these JP Morgans and Goldman Sachs that crypto market has bottomed out. SPY, SPX, and all of the NASDAQs have bottomed out in the market. But look, guys, can we fucking trust these financial giants when it comes to cryptocurrencies? Nope. These were the same guys who were talking about how Bitcoin will not work, blockchain will not work, cryptocurrencies will not work, decentralization to shit, and everything like that. And now the same institutions have Bitcoin up their balance sheet. So, well, you're talking about something else, you're doing something else, which is why, guys, I don't think these narratives that are being peddled down by all these financial giants altogether does really matter. I don't think it really matters, guys. Which is why we will simply jump into the charts and we will look at the scenarios ourselves, guys. Now, I'm in the left bottom. I think my picture is pretty tiny right here. But essentially, this is only charts right here, which is why all the emphasis right here into facts and figures. And this is the Fibonacci golden ratio hocus pocus, guys. The fucking magical Fibonacci sequences and series that have been calling out Bitcoin bottom, right? And this is the number one. This is the number one fucking fact that I am peddling right here, guys. Which is simply telling us that every single time Bitcoin on the macro scale has bottomed out at the lower side of Fibonacci extensions coming from the 350 and the 144 moving average, guys. Again, once again, 144, 350 simple moving average, both of them are Fibonacci numbers. And all of these extensions to the upside and the downside are simple extensions coming from those Fibonacci numbers itself, right? Which is why, guys, this is a key critical point right here. I mean, Bitcoin at $18,000 levels is essentially a big zone to be cautious about. So, what am I doing right here, guys? I'm simply accumulating as we simply scale down all the way towards these levels. And maybe, look, guys, if we lose $18,000, which is an occasion that will happen for the first time ever in the Bitcoin's price action history altogether, guys. We've never seen that happening, right? We've never broken below the lower extension out of this entire Fibonacci range. So if that really happens, you know, the downside target, the first and the foremost target is going to be at 12,000 regions, guys. We don't have much going on right here. We can see that there is a simple void right here. I mean, there's a volume void, guys. Nothing is going on. Even if you put on the VPVR indicator, not much will be visible right here in terms of the volume nodes altogether, which is why, guys, we'll simply teleport down all the way towards these areas of relevancy, right? You can see that how relevant this price action is, guys, because once we started rolling above 12,000, this one went towards 66,000, guys, which is why if we start losing 18k on a weekly trending basis, this is the next accumulation target for Bitcoin itself at 12,000, guys. So yes, I'm simply planning to scale into Bitcoin as we lose some key levels. One more thing, guys, one more thing which is quite important, just a little recap from the previous video itself, right? Let me just talk about the price range coming from the top to the bottom in a bear market. Bitcoin's correction is on average 83%, guys. Once again, let's do that once again from the 2013 bear market right here. Sorry, 2015 bear market, right? This was an 86% correction. All of these corrections are 80% corrections as well. For later history, we got to go towards the BLX index, which we will talk about in the next chart itself. But essentially, guys, what is the 83% correction showing us? It is guiding us towards $11,500 regions. This is all TA, hocus focus, fucking magical shit in the market right here. And guys, essentially, do I really need to talk about altcoins bottoming out right here in these landscapes? Fuck no, guys. Fuck no. All the focus towards Bitcoin. I have been talking about this shit ever since we started losing $50,000. Like, every single eye should be on BTC, guys, because whenever Bitcoin creates its bottom, that is when altcoins will also start showing some sign in the market, right? Although altcoins are against BTC are looking completely different, guys. The altcoin BTC ratios are simply flipping out upside down here and there. Now, one more fact towards the price action not bottoming out right here on these levels is the fact that we do not see any bullish divergence, guys. We don't see any bullish divergence, right? There is none whatsoever right here coming from the bottom side. Every single time on the day daily, even on the 3-day time frame, we have seen massive bullish divergence, guys. You can see how big of a fucking bullish divergence this was when the price was simply going and making new lows at $3,100 for BTC right here. Holy fucking shit, that's just like insane. But anyways, I mean, this is where we had massive amount of bullish divergence, guys, between this point and this point right here, and that is when you started your first echo bull cycle all the way towards the essential rejection point or the key resistance zones at $12,000 regions. This was your echo bull cycle, which kind of reflected a lot of things about how much sell pressure is just going away from the market and the buy pressure is simply blowing up, right? Do we see anything like that in the market as of now? No, guys, we still have a lot of denial to wipe out. I think the euphoria is already wiped out, right? With this entire leg to the downside, you can see, guys, this entire downtrending motion right here has kind of wiped out a lot of euphoria out of the market, right? This was your, let's just say, guys, this was your last bullish hopium coming from this entire channel. And had we broken to the upside, things would have been completely fine. But what really happened is something which we simply saw, guys, right here. I mean, bear flag after bear flag, simple breakdown. So most likely, yes, we have kind of wiped out most of the euphoria from the market. Now, what we are trying to do in these kind of landscapes is that we are simply kind of wiping out the denial from the market. A lot of people are still in denial that, oh my god, my bitcoins will finally rise. My solanas will go to $250 once again. My Doge coins will go to 70 cents once again. But that is probably not happening, guys, for a very fucking long time, right? In the previous video, just refer to the previous video, guys, I was talking about the accumulation and the upside targets according to the halving cycles on Bitcoin, which is about to happen later during the 2024 stages, guys. It's going to be happening in the Q3 of fucking 2024. So it's a long way to go, right? Most of the bottoms have happened according to the Bitcoin's halving cycles. Do we have anything else to believe apart from that fact? Probably not, guys. So we'll simply stick to that, right? So essentially that is what is about to happen. Most likely we will expand this leg and accumulation will keep on happening, guys. Bitcoin will keep on getting accumulated by, I don't know, guys, smart people, right? I guess smart people. And well, in terms of what Michael Saylor and El Salvador is doing in the market, this kind of really boggles me, guys. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest about one single fact, and this is something which I've been looking forward to in literally all the bear cycles which at least I've experienced altogether. Bitcoin will not bottom out until the last fucking bull sells out of the market. And on the other side of things, guys, Bitcoin will never top out until the last bear buys the fucking asset itself, right? So we saw a lot of bearish people buying Bitcoin right here, guys. Holy fucking shit, Peter Schiff started entertaining the possibility of buying Bitcoin. I think yes, it was that $60,000 range, guy. Yes, I mean, yes, it was happening back there, right? So we still have a lot of bullish hopium, and major fucking industry players are simply bullish on Bitcoin, simply scaling it. Fucking countries are scaling into Bitcoin like degenerates, guys. Holy fucking shit. I mean, so we have not seen that denial being wiped out as well. So are we going to see that? Probably we will see that, guys. We'll see until when these people stay solvent in the market, and that would be pretty interesting to just simply observe altogether, guys. Okay, with that said, let's talk about something different. Something fucking different coming from the hash ribbons. The freaking minor capitulation signals right here are flashing red, guys. These hash ribbons, have they called out major market bottoms? Fuck no, guys, they have not done that, right? But most of the times these hash ribbons have kind of led towards rather interesting things in the market, guys, especially when we are playing out the bear market scenario, not in the bull market scenario. Guys, look, during this fucking bull cycle, this fucking hash ribbon indicator was completely broken, right? We had a sell signal, a buy signal, a sell signal, a buy signal, a sell signal, and a buy signal happening like multiple times, happening like 5 times all throughout this leg to the upside. So had you simply followed up with whatever was happening, the hash ribbon signals right here, you would have not made any sort of money. Honestly, you would have, this was simply confusing, guys. So what was happening in the bull cycle is completely irrelevant coming from the hash ribbons right here. What's happening in the bear market is something which is of our interest altogether, guys. You can see most of the times the buy signals have rather led into bottoms, guys. The first capitulation indicator was happening when we were kind of close to the bottoms, at least, guys. This first buy indicator on the previous bear cycle happened at $270 regions, and we had another wipe out all the way down towards the breaches of the previous all-time high, which was a completely different market cycle and a different market structure altogether. But yes, guys, after the first capitulation signal right here, we did see another correction, about a 30% leg to the downside as well, right? Similarly, in this bear cycle as well, you saw the capitulation ribbon happening on these levels, and the price action did follow up. I mean, the price action was essentially capitulating, but we did see another 30% correction after the capitulation indicator, guys. Once again, we are looking at this capitulation indicator happening right here, and guess what, guys? Guess what? Again, once again, another fact kind of reinforcing the $12,000 regions right here, which could be a major zone for accumulation itself on Bitcoin and various altcoins, guys. Although if I point out towards the RSI on the weekly time frame, this is looking like absolute shit. Holy fucking crap, this is the lowest. Oh my goodness, this is actually the lowest relative strength index reads we have ever seen on Bitcoin on the weekly time frame right here, guys. But the fact is something else. We are talking about the hash ribbon capitulation indicators right here, guys. You can see that we can still proceed for a 30% leg down towards 12,000 regions, and then we can kind of situate a bottom, and then maybe we can kind of reaccumulate for a long time, and then we can talk about further continuation to the upside on Bitcoin's macro cycle. On the Bitcoin macro cycle, when will Bitcoin go to 100,000? Nobody knows, guys. Fucking nobody knows, right? It will happen. The waves will keep on coming and going. Halving cycles will probably tell you the right narratives in the market, but ultimately, Bitcoin will do what it really has to do. That's it, guys. That's it. What we can do is we can simply speculate and we can pick Bitcoin for cheap prices at areas of values. So areas of values of BTC is going to be at 12,000, guys, 12,500. Simply what I'm looking forward to. Now, this is a fucking long video. I'm just simply talking about Bitcoin, and I can simply go on talking about a bit about Bitcoin's price action altogether, guys. So this video can be infinitely long, but I will cut this video short right here, unfortunately. And subscribe if you've not done that. Hit that like if you like this layout, and hit that dislike if you don't like this new layout, guys. I'll maybe think about something. If you don't like anything about any element on this layout, let me know down in the comments, and I will be happy to address everything, guys. With that said, I will catch all of you pretty soon with new Bitcoin and Ethereum accumulation videos and targets, guys. Until then, take care.